Hello and welcome to another episode of The Average EV. Today's going to be a little vlog style as I take you on a shoot where I'm doing my EV charging set review. So I thought I'd take you all along, see what it's like to awkwardly walk around charging stations and take videos. So stick around and let's get into it. All right, so I'm here at Starbucks. I'm gonna go grab a coffee and then we're gonna get on the way. I also thought it might be fun because it's a little bit colder today, just to see how efficiency is on the Equinox when it's colder out. It's not as cold as I thought it was gonna be. Right now it's saying 43 degrees. My watch is saying 41. I thought it was gonna be in the 30s, but it's still gonna be a little bit colder. We'll see how the Equinox does with efficiency. My guess is pretty well. All right, everyone, so we're on the way. Let me kind of give you the plan for today. So I'm heading all the way to Winchester, Virginia, which is the closest EVgo Pilot Flying J site that I could find. I wanted to go to one that had a canopy, but there's none that are that close where I can just drive to, unfortunately. So we'll go to this one, and then I'm going to stop at a few Tesla Superchargers on the way back, and I'm also going to stop at one of the Pilot Flying J Nevi sites and kind of see what progress is going on there, and then I'll probably report that back to the network architect Walter, because I know he likes to keep track of all those things. So yeah, it'll be a fun little day. We'll take 70 and then 81 down to Winchester, and then we'll kind of work our way back. So I'll catch up with you all in a little bit. So we're on the way, and I just thought I'd show you all this. So we're super cruising right now. This is one of those B roads I talk about, and it's kind of curvy. But yeah, it's got super cruise. It's been mapped, so thought I'd let you watch this a little bit. I'll let you know if I have to take over at any point in time, but I've been enjoying super cruise, especially on highways, but I have noticed on B roads it's not as good, if I'm being honest, but it still works pretty well. The one road that I take to work every day has super cruise, and I use that, and it's not as curvy as this road, but I never have any issues. Obviously, when you get to stoplights, it doesn't have any map information anymore, but you know, that's fine. But yeah, it's working super well. So as we're on our way here to record, I wanted to go over a couple things. So first off, if you haven't already checked out EV Charging Site Reviews, it's my sister channel. I've just kind of been working on it in the background here and there, trying to upload a few videos every once in a while. I don't have time to fully devote all my attention to it, but I do work on it. And when I go on road trips, I record EV Charging Site Review videos, and then that's what I've been using so far. Occasionally I'll have time like today where I'll pop out and go check out some chargers and record them. I'm hoping once the Iona chargers open up, I'm gonna go down either to the Apex, well, actually not even either, I'm gonna go to the Apex location in North Carolina, and I'm gonna go to the site up near Scranton, and I'm gonna do some recordings on those once they open. I'm very excited about the Iona charging network. I can't wait to see kind of what that experience is like. It's gonna score really well for EV charging site reviews generally, because they all have canopies, they all have food options, bathrooms, 24/7 access to something, so it's going to do really well. But I'm also excited to see what the pricing is going to be and see how competitive they choose to be with Tesla, because Tesla right now, as far as my observation is concerned, is the most affordable charging on a grand scale. I do have some like local charging. Here's Super Cruise. Curves, it gets a little funny. Okay, it actually did okay. But anyways, we have some local utility run chargers that are actually pretty affordable. I just charged there yesterday. It's 32 cents a kilowatt hour. But as far as like on a grand scale, Tesla tends to be more affordable. So be on the lookout for some Iona content. Just have to wait. I have contacted them to see if I could be at the grand openings, but all I've got is crickets. So if someone who works for Iona watches this video, I'd love to go to one of the grand openings, but that's probably not likely. Anyways, so yep, there's that. And then as far as like why I started the EV Charging Site Review channel, my brother Colin, he actually had the idea a long time ago when he first got his Tesla Model S. He wanted to do this himself. He wanted to go to Teslas and video them and rate them and put them on the internet and he just never got around to it. And then once I kind of got into EVs finally, I was finally able to afford an EV with a really good lease deal on a Hyundai Kona. I only paid like 197 bucks a month for it. But anyways, once I got around to that and I got our TV channel rolling a little bit, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick up where Colin left off. And so yeah, there it is. That's how the EV charging tip reviews got started. I think it's helpful to those who watch them. Obviously, when you start a new YouTube channel, like the algorithm doesn't push them out a lot, so still trying to build it up. But people who do watch them, they generally have positive reception, which is good, and that's all I have ever really wanted for that. I'll keep building it up. I'm in no rush to grow it, but I do think it is helpful to people. I know my wife has talked about how she likes to know where she's gonna go before she goes there, and that's kind of a little bit of the intent. So you saw there, I don't know if you saw that a little bit, it was a little wonky there, but it did stay in the lanes, but it was just having a little bit of trouble with the curves. So anyways, yeah, that's why I started the channel. If you haven't already, if you want to go give that a subscribe, give some likes to those videos, that would really help out. And honestly, maybe it might help out some of you all if you're interested in going those places. I've only hit some places along 70 and 95, but as I have more time, I'm going to try and plan some road trips around different routes. Actually next summer we're going to Disneyland, so I'm going to be able to get a whole bunch of different routes there and get those put into the EV charging site review database. So we just got to a light, and whenever you do that with Super Cruise, it disengages. So I'm gonna sign off here, and then I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit as we continue to head towards Winchester, Virginia. So we made it to the Pilot Flying J. Actually, I think this is just a Flying J, but whatever. We made it here. 92.3 miles, 2.9 miles per kilowatt hour. We had a 15 mile per hour headwind, so that makes sense. I did pretty well, so pleased with that. I'm gonna go in, use the restroom, and then I'm gonna shoot a little bit of footage inside. It looks like they got a Denny's here. I'll see what they have around the perimeter. I actually have a new toy, so I have a, you can't see it, but it's a gimbal it's a DJI Osmo SE gimbal, so I'm going to use that to hopefully stabilize some of my footage for EV charging site review and kind of increase the production value there. So let's go ahead, hop inside, and then I'll catch up with you while I'm shooting some footage. All right, so I'm testing out the gimbal here. It's working really well. Actually glad I got it. Shots look a lot smoother, so hopefully you'll see that there. This Pilot Flying J will be one of the first reviews with the gimbal, but working nice. I'm actually gonna go plug in. I've never plugged my Chevy into an formerly known as Altium charger, so go ahead and do that and see how it goes. All right, everybody, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug in. Ooh, this looks well-loved Huber and Schooner. Oh my gosh, this is kind of tough to navigate. Ugh. There we go. All right, I guess I should have undone this first. Go ahead, plug in now. Ooh, and the cables are, it's just a supercharger. Now, I have plug and charge enabled, so it should just start working. That was quick. Payment has authorized, connecting to your vehicle. Looking good. This is the first time I've ever plugged into a Altium charger, or sorry, GM Energy charger. Connecting, taking a while. I'm not gonna stay here too long because I'm not sure what the price is, but typically Altium's a little bit more expensive. Here's some clicking, matching voltage, and we should be good to go. There we go. 43% state of charge. Info. Go back. Wait, where's pricing? Session details, maybe? And yeah, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess, later, right? But it's charging. Plug and charge works nicely. You can see how low the voltage is. 312 volts. Getting 103, 106 kilowatts. It's jumping all over the place. I've actually never seen that before. But yeah, let's go inside, see how things are going. Ready in 30 minutes. Yikes. Sorry for the beeping. Equinox likes to beep, but there it is. 30 30 minutes, interesting. And we're 88, 82, 83. This is really interesting. I've never seen it do this before. It's just jumping back and forth. Really weird. Jumpy. So maybe that's why it says 30 minutes. It shouldn't. Also, we're at a higher state of charge. So I do want to note, you know, when you plug in at a higher state of charge, there's more resistant. You're not going to get as fast of speeds when you plug in at a higher state of charge. But this kind of dance is weird. All right, we've made it to Sheets where there's a Tesla Supercharger. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot this site, and then we're going to get on our way. I think I got one more Tesla charger planned. I don't know if that's before or after we check out the Nevi Pilot Flying J site. So let's go ahead, pop in, and then get on to recording this site for EV charging site reviews. All right, everybody. So just in the middle of shooting this site, there's a lot of people. I try to like keep people as best I can out of the video, just out of respects to them. There's 2 Teslas charging right now. One just pulled in, so I'm gonna wait for that person to plug in and either sit in their car or go inside, and then I'll pop over and shoot my footage of the Superchargers, and then we'll be done here. Sheets are always a great site, open 24/7, always have security. This one has trash and windshield, like washer cleaner, I can't think of the name, squeegee, there we go, to clean the windshield, which is always nice. Actually, I think every Sheets usually has those, so always a great location. And if you ever see one, you know, I would flock to it if I'm being honest. Okay, just wrapped up. I really do always feel like a crazy person. I'm just like walking around filming stuff, but I know it's helpful to people, so that's why I like to do it. But I definitely feel awkward when I do it if people care. But anyways, there's a Starbucks by here, and I collect the coffee cups from Starbucks. And I'm in West Virginia. Right now I'm in Martinsburg. I don't even think I told y'all I'm in Martinsburg. I'm in Martinsburg, West Virginia now. So I'm gonna pop in there, see if they have the coffee mug, and then I am going to move on to the Pilot Flying J Nevi site that should hopefully be under construction, and just kind of go get a little bit of a feel for that, or maybe it's not under construction at all. Okay, so I got a Starbucks mug. I'll show you that in a second. And I went to Chipotle to get lunch. Here it is. It's actually pretty cool looking. Pretty cool looking. West Virginia. But yeah, so this place is crazy. So I am in Martinsburg, West Virginia, and I mean, there's just so many people here traveling and stuff like that. So the Starbucks was packed. There was a line. Chipotle shockingly wasn't that packed, and I am here around lunchtime, so you know what should I expect? And then but just like trying to get out of here looks crazy, so I'm gonna go the other way, see if I can save myself actually a little bit of time. But whew. All right, anyways, gonna move on to that Nevi site, and then we'll go do one more charging site in Hagerstown and then head on home. Okay, so I'm here at the Pilot where they're supposed to have the charging eventually with the Nevi site, and there is nothing here. I'm trying to figure out where they might put it, and I'm not sure. My guess would be, so there's like, I know you can't see, but I'll flip the camera on in a second. There's all these trucks parked over here, so I wonder if this is where they're gonna put it. Interesting. Yeah, but it doesn't look like there's any movement at all to have this installed, which is fine, but very interesting. All right, everybody, here it is. So like they could maybe put it over there, or maybe like where I'm parked here, they could put it install and put the canopy, or yeah, I'm not sure. So very interesting, but I will have to kind of keep tabs on this as it progresses and see what they do. My worst nightmare just happened. So I'm here in, where am I? I'm in Hagerstown, and I was just recording one of the charger stalls no one was using, and this girl comes out of the car, is like, "Can I help you?" And I'm like, I'm just reviewing charging sites. I don't know, whatever, that's fine. It's a part, it comes with the territory. So I try and be as like unobtrusive to people as possible, but like it was a relatively full charger, and you know, I was just trying to use the only one that no one was actually using. So it is what it is. I was very nice, but I'm like, come on, people, like, what do you think I was doing with I guess it does look a little weird when you're videotaping Tesla Supercharger with a camera, I guess. I don't know, but whatever. Anyways, I was thinking about doing a 30% to 80% charge session here, but I'm not sure about that now, because pretty much the way all the chargers are being used, there's none available. But let me see if I go to Frederick, if we'd be around 20%, because that could be a fun, it says 17, but I bet we could be more efficient and arrive there on 20%. So, is that the only one? Yeah, let's try that. Let's do that. Okay, everybody, I just charged here at a Tesla Supercharger in Hagerstown. No, not Hagerstown. Frederick. Sorry, I'm in Frederick, Maryland now. I had to think about that. And went 20 to 80, took like 31 minutes, which is about right. 23, 24 minutes to add 50%. I've been timing that too, because I think that's the sweet spot for the Equinox, is just to add 50% at a time. That gives you, you know, 100, well, depending on your efficiency, especially if we're thinking road trip here, it's about 130, 140 miles. Plus you'll have the 10% below, I guess 20% below, because if I start at 20 and add it, and that's plenty of range to get you to the next charger, if not further than that. So that's how I would drive it. But you know, I'll drive home. I'll drive home, and then I'll wrap the video up just so we can see the full efficiency for today. But yeah, so let's get on the road, head home. Actually, grocery store. I'm going to the grocery store, so that's where we'll end the video. So let's head on to Giant. Hey everyone, you joined me the next day because I forgot to do the ending of this video, but I still have the trip information. So it was 200.8 miles for the full day, 2.8 miles per kilowatt hour. I do want to say that includes when we were sitting and I had battery preconditioning on and some heat blasting to try and get the battery down to 30% and then 20%, so that I could do I eventually did that 20 to 80% charge video. So probably would have been closer to maybe 3 miles per kilowatt hour, 3.1. And with how windy it was and like the lower temperatures, it's not too bad. Obviously, I think, and I was also on 70, so I was going to 70 miles an hour. So that's, you know, why we got that kind of efficiency. So, you know, if it was a little bit slower speeds and whatnot, we probably would have gotten in the 3.3. And usually when I'm commuting every day, I see between, I don't know, I would say 3.4 to 3.8 miles per kilowatt hour as far as range is concerned. But it was kind of fun to do that. Definitely be on the lookout for some cold weather videos I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be driving my car to a DC fast charger when the battery's completely cold. I'm going to be doing some driving stuff in snow if there's ever any snow. I'm going to be doing some preheating and conditioning videos, so be on the lookout for those. And also, if you haven't already checked out EV charging set reviews, do that please. That would help a lot. I've been, you know, working hard to try and get that going, and I thought this could give you a little bit of insight today of what I do when I go and shoot those videos. So thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, please remember to give a like, a subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will catch you all next time.